in the midst of 90s culture. Two names stand as titans. One, a poet of the streets, a voice for the voiceless, whose words burned with raw emotion and unyielding truth. The other, a force of nature, the youngest heavyweight champion in history, whose fist could rewrite destiny. Tupac Shakur, Mike Tyson, worlds apart, yet bound by a similar intensity. A shared experience of early fame, immense pressure, and the stark realities of a system that often sought to break them. We all know the legends, but imagine a moment, a meeting, where these two giants of their respective arenas found common ground, not on the stage or in a ring, but behind unforgiving bars. It's 1995. Mike Tyson, the undisputed heavyweight champion, is serving a prison sentence for a rape conviction. The world feels a million miles away for Iron Mike. Meanwhile, Tupac Shakur, fresh off his groundbreaking album, Me Against the World, and facing his own legal battles, is also navigating a tumultuous period. They weren't strangers. They shared associations, admired each other's power and resilience. But a direct, personal visit during this dark chapter for Tyson, that's where the stories diverge and the reality becomes truly fascinating. This wasn't a publicity stunt. This was a genuine gesture of solidarity, a powerful connection forged in adversity. And so I've pieced together what that remarkable encounter might have looked like. Imagine Tupac, the man who dared to rap about pain, injustice, and rebellion, choosing to step away from his own whirlwind life to visit a fellow warrior in confinement. This wasn't a casual drive. This was a pilgrimage of sorts. The journey itself would have been fraught with its own set of considerations: security, discretion, the sheer emotional weight of stepping into that environment. Indiana State Prison, a place far from the bright lights and roaring crowds, a place where hope could easily be extinguished. The guards would have been present, watchful, the air thick with the unspoken rules of the institution. But in that moment, all that faded as Mike Tyson was brought in. And there they were, Tupac Amaru Shakur and Mike Gerard Tyson, two kings, temporarily stripped of their crowns, meeting in the loneliest of places. What do you say to a man facing such profound isolation? What words could possibly bridge the gap between their worlds? Tupac, the wordsmith, wouldn't have minced words. He would have spoken with empathy and understanding. He might have shared his own struggles, his own feelings of being misunderstood or targeted by the system. He would have seen the strength in Tyson, the fighter, but also acknowledged the human being behind the myth. He would have offered a lifeline of connection, a reminder that he wasn't forgotten.
Tupac was in a weird way, he was like a Roman general. You know, I don't know if I should say it, but yeah, I should say it. I say it because
Sure you can.
he took himself real serious. You know what I mean? He had like a great deal of self-respect and dignity.
Right.
And a lot of people, especially at the time, they couldn't understand that.
Yeah.
You know, they can't conceive of that. That's almost dreaded. That's almost like challenging someone.
Right.
You know,
You have the self-respect.
and I don't know if he noticed that.
Yeah.
You know, he was just an amazing guy.
Right on.
Just ahead of his time, and that's why he's not with us no more. He was just ahead of his time. Biggie the same way too. And you know, when I listened to their music, they always talked about dying and I'm ready to die and this and that. And your tongue is it's your reality.
That's real.
You know.
As you say, it shall be. It shall be.
Yeah. You pretty much your future is in your mouth.
Yeah. That's why self-talk is very important.
Oh, absolutely.
You know
Affirmations.
what I mean? Yeah,
You know
absolutely.
what I mean? The guy, what was his name? Emil Coué. He pretty much invented affirmations.
Now, tell me one of your most fondest memories of Tupac.
Him coming to visit me in prison.
Gotcha.
And he's talking, and he's so excited, he's so animated. And then all of a sudden, we're outside, he jumps on the table, and I'm like, and the cop and the guards are looking at him. I'm like, come down. I say, get down from there. Come here. Stop. Come down now. And he's on the table. I say, what's wrong? I said, come down, please, get down. And so he got down, and the guard was getting ready to come out, and then the guard went back, and I'm like, what the fuck? You know, he was like, and the guards didn't like him. The prison really liked him, because when he came, the inmates got rowdy and pumped up, and that's like a safety situation there. So they really didn't like him there. But he was just like a bolt of energy. When he came in, everybody knew him. He had mad respect. And I guess that's how he lived his life. He demanded respect.
Absolutely.
When the word came out, he had just came to visit me. And then he went out and he went to land and he had shot 2 off-duty police officers. And everybody in the prison went crazy. It was like a riot. Everybody went crazy.
Tupac was here.
Yeah, they were crazy when they saw it. He had so much fucking power.
Yeah.
This wasn't about advice. It was about presence. It was about 2 men, each wrestling with their demons and the external forces that sought to control them, finding solace in a shared human experience. What did they talk about? We can only imagine, but the echoes of their lives offer clues. The weight of fame, the relentless judgment, the feeling of being a target for forces larger than themselves. They would have understood each other's battles in ways few others could. Tupac, who famously rapped about the struggle for survival, would have recognized the fighter in Tyson. He would have seen the fire, the will to overcome even behind prison walls. And for Tyson to have Tupac, a voice of defiance and empowerment, sit with him, it would have been an injection of hope, a tangible reminder that the world outside still saw him, still cared. It was a moment of raw humanity stripped of pretense. 2 icons, offering each other a mirror reflecting not just their struggles, but their unyielding spirits. As Tupac walked out of that visiting room, he left behind a piece of himself, but he also took something profound with him. The encounter, though brief, would have reinforced their shared understanding of the trials they faced. A silent pact of solidarity. For Tyson, it was a human connection in a dehumanizing environment, a reminder that even in darkness, light can find a way through. This visit, a testament to the power of human connection, to the shared language of struggle and resilience, remains a footnote in the narratives of 2 of the most influential figures of our time. What do you think Tupac and Mike Tyson discussed during this powerful jailhouse visit? Let me know in the comments below. And don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more untold stories. And share with anyone who appreciates the legends of hip-hop. Till next time, stay inspired. I'll see you later.